someone who loves sweets, this will be the perfect dessert to make. Making brownies can be sort of plain and sort of boring, but with my demonstration, I will show you how to be creative by using two of the most popular cookies, which are chocolate chip cookies and Oreos. In order to make this delicious recipe, you will need brownie mix, Oreos, and chocolate chip cookie dough. The brownie mix can be any type of brand and also the cookie dough. The pan that I will be using is a 13 by 9, but you can also use trays with separators to make it easier to remove your brownies. I'm using wax paper as well to be placed in the tray so that I can remove it easily when the brownies are done. Making the brownie mix, you will need a bowl, measuring cups, a whisk, and a spatula. Making your brownie mix, you will need to set the oven to 350 degrees. That I will be using, you will need 1/3 cup of oil, 1/4 cup of water, and 1 egg. To begin the brownie mix, I'll be cutting it open and pouring it into the bowl. Next, I'll be adding the 1/3 cup of oil, and then the 1/4 cup of water, and finally the 1 egg. The powder from the brownie mix should be completely gone, as seen here. Preparing the brownie mix, I'll be putting it off to the side so I can prepare the pan. What I did was cut the waxing paper so that it can fit perfectly on the tray. Next, I'll be cutting the waxing paper about 4 inches diagonally from each corner. I place the waxing paper in the tray so that it can fit perfectly, and then I adjust it to the size of the tray as well. I'll start off by using half of the cookie dough so that I can spread it out evenly throughout the tray, and if I need more, I'll add more later on. I laid out 4 Oreos going this way and 5 going this way, and I spreaded them out equally so that they weren't touching too close, because if they're too close, then you wouldn't have enough for another Oreo. But also, if you would like them to be that close, you can cut an Oreo in half and place it right here in the space provided. Now the final step into making this delicious recipe is to pour the brownie mix evenly on top of the Oreos and the cookie dough. Once you finish spreading the brownie mix evenly throughout the tray, it's time to put it in the oven. So once you take out the brownies, just let it cool down for a while, and it can take up to maybe 2 hours or so. But I'll just let it sit until it's cooled down. After the brownies have finished cooling off, you would want to grab it by the waxing paper slowly and transfer it to a plate or like a cutting board. The next step that you'll be doing is cutting the brownies up into pieces. As you can see, there are circles that have formed because of the Oreos, and I'll be just cutting them in between the circles. Being creative with your favorite dessert is always fun, and by making 3 of the most popular desserts into one, it will be your next favorite. You can share it to others and make it whenever. Doesn't take too much time.